God, I don't smell that. Hi, everybody. Ooh, very bad lighting today. Let's see if we can fix that. Oh, man. Whoa. Bad lighting. What's going on here? We're unplugged. We are unplugged. No. What happened? Oh, okay. You're unplugged. There we go. Oh, that's going to be much better. So, welcome to my Wednesday night live where I try out other crafts. And tonight I'm showing off my hat that I crocheted myself. Hi, Rajul. How are you? Welcome to my live. I was just saying this is the live where I try out other crafts. Tonight we're doing watercolor pencils. So I've got my little Arteza water thing here, which I never got too sure how it works, but we're going to give it a shot. You're supposed to be able to fill this thing with water, but I don't know. Anyway. I can't read that far away. Let me pull this up on my iPad. I'll turn the volume off so we're not echoing. Let's go back to the chat. Shannon. Hi, Shannon. How are you? So I've got my watercolor pencils here. I'm just going to put it down here because you don't want to see my ugly mug. My ugly mug. This is one that I actually tried last week. It's okay. I don't think this is the right kind of paper that you need to use for watercolor because you can sort of see the water that leaked through. Shannon just got home from work. How y'all doing tonight? I'm okay. It's Big Brother night, so I'm just fine. So let's just put this down here. So what I did in preparation for tonight, I traced, I can figure out what I did with it. Oh, here we go. Oh, I have to go get the book. 1 second. Be right back. Oh, it's not in there either. I did trace a picture breast color while I was at work. I just have to find it. What I did with it. Don't know what I did with it. I also copied some Mandy Manzano. We could try it on Mandy Manzano. Made a couple of copies of that to give that a try. I didn't want to do it in the book because it's watercolor and it would soak through the pages. Let me just look for that tracing that I did one more time. Whenever I'm at work, I'm trying to not to be too conspicuous. So I shoved it into this book somewhere. That was the tracing that I did, but I don't know where the paper is that I did it on. Well, you know what? We can start it all over again because it's easy enough to do. Here it is. I found it. And the camera was just, this is a flimsy little camera. Not the camera itself, just the tripod. So I traced this little scene here for us to try to play around with some watercolor. I'm going to grab my larger sketchbook to maybe do the Mandy Manzanos on later on. So we've got the pencils here. These are the Arteza ones, but I put them in my own containers. And they're hard to open, of course. And I tried to group them by colors. So I've got the browns and dark blues in here, and I've got all the orangey colors in there. And then I've got a lot of the whatever was left in here. So watercolor pencils, I like the box. You know, I don't know where I got this box, but it's so cute because it stacks. I've had this for years, I think. Back when I first started, I've been coloring long before everybody thought it was a fad to color adult coloring books. But these Artezas are new, so let's just give some green. I'm going to pick out a green and just kind of go over the trees. And then maybe just a little shading. I am by no means an expert. This is just sort of a trial here that I'm doing. See how it works out. Like I said, I did try on that other little piece of paper. It turned out okay. I hope you guys had a great day. I know it's like midweek. It's Big Brother night, which is almost coming to an end. DP Addictions with Jennifer is here. Yay! That's my cohort for our collaboration. So I'm doing watercolor pencils today. So there's like, no, I'm just going to make my own little trees here. I am not an artiste. An artiste. And then I'm going to do brown for the actual tree, I think. That's cinnamon. I have not swatched the pencils because I stay pretty busy diamond painting. Dark chocolate. That sounds like a good choice. For the trees. Rebecca's taking over the world and I get to see her. Robin's so excited. Is Robin in the room? It's okay, Shannon. I've been partly pretty sick, but I'm... Jennifer, are you getting better? My goodness, you have that awful cold. And traveling does not help when you have a cold. Okay, let's do the other trees. And of course, I did not freehand this. I traced it ahead of time for this live. But I can embellish it. Now, I'm not sure if this is supposed to be a road or a lake. I may make it into a lake. Let's do some blues, like an ocean, like a lake blue, maybe, if they have anything like that. Oh, Jennifer tried to go to work and they sent her home. I guess so. If you're still all snotty and stuff, because nobody else wants it. I also left work early today, just had a headache and I just kind of felt blah today. But I'm okay now. I took a nap and I'm okay. I'm trying to find a green, like a blue green for the water. This is 72 colors. You'd think I would find something. What's this one called? I'm just going to go with turquoise. Turquoise for the water. I think that's going to be a good color. But I'm getting there, and when you are that sick, it just takes time, and travel, like you said, doesn't help. Oh gosh, no. I can remember, there was once upon a time in my prior career where I traveled a lot. I remember one trip I had strep throat. It was the worst trip of my life. I was sick as a dog. And you still have to go with it. Now, this is going to look really good when we get done. What color should we do the houses? Maybe, let's see. We'll do this one real quick and then we'll try a Mandy Manzano. I don't think we want to go red for the house. These are houses that are like, in the forest, which is like, down the street from me. What color is this one? Burnt okra. Okay, maybe just orange. Let's go with orange. Red? I should go red? Okay, we'll go red. We can go red. This one is plum. No, we don't want plum. Crimson. Let's do, carmine red. Red is good. We're going to do red. We make the houses different colors, I suppose. This could be like the barn. I put that brown away, didn't I? No. It was chocolate. I think it was dark chocolate. Yeah, it's right here. I shouldn't put them away. I just want to get some color in here to soak up the water. I'm hoping I won't be confined to bed after Tuesday. Oh dear. Jennifer says her pencil set is 12. Hi, Cheryl. Welcome. Nice to see you again. I have a surprise for you guys when we get some people in the room. I'm going to show you what I have done. Okay, we'll make the other one blood orange. How about that? The main surgery happens. They will be keeping me overnight, then out of work for 6 weeks. Oh, I would like to be out of work for 6 weeks, but I don't want to have surgery to be able to accomplish that. Oh my God, surgery is no fun. I'm just going to put a little line in there, even though it wasn't there to begin with. I need to draw some more of that water. I forget what color I used. Turquoise, right? Here it is. Now this looks like we're done, but we're not. So let me do some more brown. I think I'll do a lighter brown. Cinnamon. I wonder, I would make sure that you can maybe diamond paint in bed. Have you got like a little table you can do some diamond painting from your bed? I am really good at scribbling. Okay, we're going to try the watercolor part. So I'm using this Arteza watercolor thing that I really have it didn't come with any instructions. So I'm just dipping it in the water because it works that way. But somehow I think you're supposed to put water in this part, but I haven't figured out how that is, and it works the other way. So I just kind of dip it and brush it around there to create like a watercolor effect. Can you guys see that? I want to make sure you guys can see it. With my little itty bitty camera. Okay. All right, let's try that again. It's so hard when you're doing coloring to there we go. There. Now you can probably see it from there. Although it's kind of hard to color at this angle, but we'll make it work. Thank you, Shannon. Pretty good for somebody who's not really an artist, I think. We're going to blend some of that brown in with the green. I like this, but you know, I don't know that it would become my hobby. It's fun to do once in a while. It is relaxing. I took art in, I think, junior high, and I enjoyed it. Ooh, that looked cool. The red. Oh, I like that. That turned out neat. You know what? That's the fun thing about art. And the other thing I like is you don't have to be perfect. It's just, you know, it's just your creation. This is turning out better than I thought. Oh, look at that. How cool is that? All right, we're going to see what we can do with the water. And then we might move on to the Mandy Manzano that I got out. Oh, see, I dripped some water there. See if the water will work. I'm going to turn it just for a sec because I think I could get a little bit more color in there than probably needed a darker color for the water. Ta-da! Not bad. So I would just let it dry. That's kind of cool. All right. So I did some Mandy Manzano. That is amazing. Well, thank you, Jennifer. You're sweet. I think I might put that up. That I love this red house. It is cool. So actually, this is a bigger one. So maybe we'll do. Do you want me to try the Rapunzel? I photocopied these. Another clandestine office thing. Or this one here. I don't know who this is. This is bigger. We could do this one. What do you guys think? It's up to you. Oh, I could make little cards. Let's do Rapunzel. We can work on her hair. And I made two in case I make a mistake. Maybe we'll have time for both. I don't know. Okay, so colors. Rapunzel's hair should be pink. I love pink. Pink or purple? What do you guys think? Or fruit punch. I think I'm going to go with fruit punch. Let's see. Oh, I already did crimson. This is a pretty color, fuchsia. Let's try that. I just want to do her hair. I hope you guys can, I just want to make sure you guys can see. I'm going to try not to knock over the camera again. As if I have a fold in my table there. So I'm not going to completely color it. I'm just kind of going to outline it, and then we'll use the watercolor. Oh, first, let's do the bow. Let's do the bow. I think watercolor pencils are really mostly for sketching kind of things. There's really no coloring books that, in fact, I'm going to have to put a sheet of paper behind this when we start using the water. There's really no coloring books that are going to hold water because you really need a heavier weight paper. See, this is a 140-pound weight paper that I'm going to put behind it for when we start using the water. I don't want to mess up my little picture. I like it. Okay, so we'll go back to doing the fuchsia. I don't want you guys to be distracted by my artwork. So we're going down here. I just put up a little video to help everybody out with posting on Instagram. So if you're not sure how to put your work in progress pictures on Instagram, take a look at that. Let me know what you think. Let's see, we're just going to kind of scribble in here. I don't think I need to be so exact. I have this in a diamond painting. I just haven't done it. And I think her hair is probably gold in the diamond painting, but I'm going to make it pink because that's my favorite color. So I'm just going to We haven't finished yet, but I want to see how some of this is going to turn out. Let's just take a look and see. And I did get like 5 different ones of these, different brush tips, thicker. I'm using the smaller one just because I think it's a little bit more precise. That looks kind of cool. Let me show you. Very neat. All right, let's continue with her hair then, I guess. Or we could, yeah, let's finish her hair. Jennifer, did you catch up on Big Brother? I know last night you said you were a couple of weeks behind. She didn't. Oh no, it's almost over. And then the same night that the finale, Survivor is going to have their season opener. I'm such a reality show junkie. Although the Emmys came out, the Emmy nominations came out today, and the new type of reality shows I don't really care for, like RuPaul's Drag Race. Yeah, not my cup of tea. And then Ellen's Game of Games or whatever, where she terrorizes people by dunking them. Those all got nominated. The only one that I'm familiar with that got nominated is Amazing Race, and I really enjoy Amazing Race. Jennifer's been sleeping too much. No, you're not sleeping too much. You're just healing, getting better, but I certainly understand that. But then it'll all be there for you to watch. The beauty of DVRs. I love it. What did we do before DVRs? I need more color in this part of her hair. Oh gosh, she's got more hair down here. Goodness gracious. This chick's got a lot of hair. All right, let's try for the watercolor here. Let me make sure that you can see it. So I'm told that with the watercolor, you need to sort of start where your color is and work down to where the color isn't. Oh, this is turning out pretty. Diamond Painting Dreamer, welcome. Nice to have you. We're doing watercolor pencils today. Gosh, we're already at 30 minutes. Holy mackerel. It must be because I'm enjoying this one. Usually my hour is a torture because I don't. What did I do last week? I forgot. Oh gosh, those fine liner pencils. You know what? I had a subscriber, let me just finish this, who messaged me about those fine liner pencils and suggested something that I thought was a great suggestion. Okay, I think I need a little bit more color in here. I don't know if it's going to work once I've thrown some water on the canvas. I'm calling it a canvas. It's a piece of paper. Oh, let me dip my water again. It's her birthday. Diamond Painting Dreamers making us guess what kind of a day it is. Well, I know it's the day that we got to get the Halloween canvas. Woohoo! Who's excited about that? I know I am. So this is what this viewer suggested. One of my subscribers suggested with those fine line markers that I was using last week. Is my sound okay? I'm asking you that 30 minutes later. She suggested paint or color by number. So I ordered one. Okay, here is Rapunzel's hair. It's looking good. We'll keep doing that. So she suggested this color by number. So I thought that was a great idea with those fine liners. So you open this book up, the one that I ordered, and on one page it tells you it has the schematic for the colors. And then on the other page, it has the different colors. Now that's a little small for my liking, but it is fine line. It is a fine line marker. So I think this might work out good. It might be something I'll try in a couple of weeks during this live. To give them another chance because I didn't like what I was doing with them before. So let's move on to another color. Let's put some blue in this painting. Now I'm calling it a painting. Oh, thank you, Shannon. She says it's pretty cool. Jennifer says I sound beautiful. Awesome. Okay. We're going to do a little work with, what do we want to work with? Flowers, I guess. Blue flowers? No, they should probably be yellow, huh? Yellow sapphire. Let's see how bright that is. I don't know. That's not very bright. Let's go with something brighter. Cheryl's working and lurking. Good for you, Cheryl. That's kind of how I like to do when I attend a live, I'll say hi, and a few comments, and then I sit there and work. And if I miss the live and I want to go back and hit the replay and do that while I'm diamond painting. All right, let's put some green. This one's called Pear. How cool is that? Jennifer's working on posting our intro. We have a cool intro for our collaboration. It's spooky. Spooky. Halloween is kind of a fun time. And just wait till the DP-a-thon, because it's not a fundraiser this time. It's just going to be a fun Halloween themed event. And we're all going to dress up and have our studios decorated, and it'll be fun. I used to sew costumes. I don't sew anymore. I have a machine. I don't know why I don't sew anymore. Okay, we can put some watercolor into these leaves. Let's see what we can do with the watercolor here. Karen Doss. Well, hello. Karen, you're always on the phone. You've got that thing glued to your ear, sweetie. Most of the time it's with me, but that's okay. You missed my first piece of art. This is the first one that we did, Karen. Now we're working on Rapunzel. Let me do some of the leaves. Cassie, welcome, Cassie. Nice to see you. So now that everybody's in the room, I can do my big reveal. Take a look at this. Look at this. I did this. How cool is that? You guys taught me how to crochet, and I made this silly thing all by myself. So I'm going to wear it. I love it. Do I look like Mrs. Coffee? That was not the intent, but I can crochet now. Woohoo! Thank you. Now I'm going to do one in maybe pink. I like pink, so I might do a pink one. I think the next one I'm going to do is going to be a more fitted one. Actually, the weatherman said, like, today's in the 90s, and then he said this Friday is going to be down in the 50s, so I might get to wear my hat. So I'm not hating this watercolor thing. It's kind of cool. I thought I wasn't going to like it, but look at the flowers. They're turning out pretty. Stop swearing. I didn't do it. Did I swear? Oh, no. I don't swear. Just ask my dogs. They'll tell you. I don't swear. Okay, what color should we use? Oh, no, you mentioned cold. Oh, is cold a swear word? Oh, dear. I love cold weather. That's why I moved from Florida to Kansas. Are you kidding me? I love to wear sweaters. You know, you can hide all that bulkiness around my stomach area. I'm going to use some purple in some of these flowers, I think. I said I was going to use blues, didn't I? I will. I can use some different greens. Oh, maybe I'll use the blues in these little bubbles. Mandy Manzano likes these bubble things. No, 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 cold and whatever you do, never say those words. Okay. then it's a good thing I'm not a weatherman, woman, person. Actually, tomorrow it's supposed to be like tornadic activity and all that great stuff that I do not like. Because you never know where. And they always are interrupting my TV shows to talk about it, which I hate. So when I first started coloring, when I first picked these markers up, these pencils, and I tried it out in a grayscale book and I hated it. It just didn't feel like I was, I don't know, it just didn't feel right. But it feels fine on this coloring page. And with the water, I think it has a cool effect. How did I send that intro to you again? I'm searching my a messenger, Jennifer. It should be in your messenger. Ooh, look at all these swirls over here. Okay, let's see what we can do. Oh, we didn't finish the bubbles. Let's finish the bubbles and then we'll put some water on it. See what we can do with it. All right, let's see what the water does. Jennifer says her memory is short with all the Dayquil and antibiotics. Oh, I'm glad you got some antibiotics, though. That's good. I don't think Mandy Manzano would mind me turning her artwork into a watercolor. It's not quite as colorful as her actual artwork. Can you guys see that? Yeah, I'll show it to you in a sec. I'm using really not much water at all because I don't want to soak the page. I feel like I'm not using any. Hold on. Come on. I'm not even sure what I just painted. I don't know what the object is, but it looks pretty. There. The problem with some of these watercolor markers is that none of them are very dark. A lot of light colors. Even if they look dark, like if they look like a darker color, they don't turn out dark. What color is this one? Blue. Let's try this blue. Shannon, very pretty. Oh, thank you. Hi, Nan. Welcome. All right, we're going to try the darker blue. Where can we try the darker blue? Oh, I know what we'll do. We'll put in some green in this area behind her. I don't like that green. What was that? Moss. No, no moss. Oh, I just found ocean blue. How funny. Robin egg blue. Okay, this should work. This should be better. Yeah, I think this color's better. I'm just gonna color in some of the top part and bring that color down. That's the thing with Mandy's work. You just kind of have to guess what you're looking at, what it might be. I mean, we know that's hair, we know that's a person, but the rest of it is sort of open for interpretation. All right, let's spread some of that green around. I think you have to, that's the trick. Okay. Kind of putting it around the flowers. So I'm not hating this. Nan had a crap day, but thank you for asking. It's hump day, guys. The rest of the week is going to be a breeze. So there's my green part. And there we go. We do need some blue in there, though. Maybe her dress could be blue, like a dark blue. Yeah, see now, I feel like I don't want to dip my hand into that wet page. I'm going to turn it upside down. Which is going to be a trick. I want to go dark and see what happens. So I'm guessing this is part of, all of this is her dress, now that I'm thinking about it. Thank you. Nan, Rebecca, I've seen some rub the tip of brush on the pencil tip. Have you tried that? No, I haven't. I was doing it this way. I actually watched a video of this girl that does a lot of pencil artwork, and she was suggesting this with the watercolor pencils, the way I'm doing it. I could try it though. I could try it. I try a lot of stuff. Let's see. I'm not sure what that would do, but no, I don't think that does anything. All right, let's see if we can turn it this way. Try to clean this brush really good. And then maybe bring some of this color down into the dress. So I totally just made the top part of her dress a different blue than the bottom part of her dress. But I don't care. That looks pretty cool. Oh, you know what I didn't do? The other side of her hair over here. We didn't do that part. She does have hair on both sides of her head. Hi, Odd. Oh my goodness, we have to do a reveal for Odd. Odd, do you want to see what I've got on my head? Here we go. Looky here. Look. I made it myself. I'm ready for winter. I'm going to make a pink one, but I think it's cool. Had to show Odd because she shows up for all my crocheting videos, and I just knocked the camera over again. She was there for every one of those silly crocheting videos that, but now I love to crochet. It does hurt my hand a little bit, but I only do it a little bit at a time. But this hat was super quick to make. Jennifer, Saturday night I go live at 7 Central, 7 to 9 Central. And then there's a live, someone that does a live right after me, and then Jeremy right after that. So it's a night of lives if you're into all that. Oh, I didn't do this strand of her hair. So it's getting to be at the hour. Let me talk about next week. Next week, this is going to be a lot of fun. Let me put this paper here. So this is how far we got on this. And we also, and it just fell on my foot. And we also did this. I like this. It turned out really cool. I'm going to put that up at work. I like that. And Rapunzel, I probably will keep going on this. Maybe while I watch Big Brother. And oh my goodness. Next week, we are going to be doing rock painting. My rock, it's actually metallic rock painting. I got this kit. They were having a little sale at my work at the hospital. It was for the kids, for parents to buy their kids some fun little toys and gadgets and what have you. And somebody came up to my office because they know I do these craft lives, and they said, you know, they have this little kit. This was $10. Everything's included. I haven't opened it yet. I'll unbox it during, just before we try it out. But mine's going to look exactly like that. And then you're all going to get rocks for Christmas. Oh, Nan, you've watched every season? Me too. I'm a huge Big Brother fan. Huge. So we'll do rock painting, and then probably the week after that, I'm gonna give those fine liner markers a try with the color by number, which will be fun, I'm sure. We need more color down in the bottom part of this thing. I love that color on your dress. Let's finish that up. Because this is more of her dress here, I think. So if it's not, it is now. Oh, let me see. I want to make sure you guys can see. There we go. Yes, we're going to do rock painting. Metallic rock painting. I am learning all kinds of crafts, and I just love it. I saw an old video today of Rachel Ray doing beaded cross stitch, and I'm thinking if I could find a small one. I don't want to do one that's pages and pages long, but I would like to give that a try. I have cross stitched in the past, but that beaded thing looks pretty cool. Karen says, Jennifer, can you message me when you have time? Nan, you've done beaded needlepoint? Oh, cool. I think I may just take a little gander at AliExpress, see what they have. If they've got something that's, not a huge investment, that I can try it out for you guys, and obviously for myself too. I think that would be fun. And of course, you guys know I'm always open for suggestions. You can message me if you have something you'd like to see me try. As long as it doesn't involve any weapons, I'm game. Tornado warning. Man, where do you live? I thought that was just me here in Kansas. I know Oklahoma, there's a lot of tornadoes too. Where do you live, Nan? You don't have to give us an address. We're not going to show up at your house. I will do that, Jennifer. If I can, I'd have to go back and look, but I will do that. All right, before we have to depart, let's just watercolor her dress here and then see what we end up with. This is kind of cool. It really is, guys. And you don't need these. You can just use a regular paintbrush and water if you want to give it a try at home. But I'm not opposed to giving this more tries. But like I said, the watercolor pencils are not a real vivid, bright color, especially like you might see in a Mandy Manzano. And then I did the two different colors of blue in her dress. But it is what it is. But this turned out much better than I thought. So guys, thanks for let's just look at chat, see if I missed anything. Kankakee. What's it, Karen? You're the one in Nan's in Illinois. Okay. They have tornadoes up there? Oh dear. Bad storms around 2 a.m. Well, guys, you guys stay safe. I know tomorrow is a bad weather day across the country for a lot of people. So, but Friday is going to be cooler. And yes, I just used a bad word. It's going to be, I didn't say cold. I said cooler. Everybody stay safe. Don't forget, Jennifer and I are collaborating. It kicks off Friday night in her live. There, I can talk to you. Friday night in her live, Saturday night in my live, and it's going to be fun. So get your paintings out and you can work along with us. Everybody can work and lurk and listen to us jabber. So I will see you guys then, if not sooner, in my next video. And thank you guys all for coming, because it's time for Big Brother. See y'all later.